What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX, 3 vs 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding the strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX.
Welcome to the one and only PARAVOX Tournament Monthly Finals, where we're here again for the best high-speed action 3v3 third-person shooter. It's time to put the mask on, everybody, and dive into the Vox Zone once again. My name is Bipolar, together with Kay for your English casters.
Yeah, and of course, good evening. This is our November iteration of our PARAVOX Monthly Tournament. And yeah, very interesting enough. We saw the last month's tournament. We also saw the playoffs, and of course, some of the high-profile teams are already here in our brackets. But of course, some underdogs that trying to prove themselves here in the Vox Zone.
Yes, very much so. We have a set of matches today wherein we have the top of the top again, and they're gonna be showing us the best gunplay that there is later on. Last month we had some intense fight. It was neck and neck at the finals, and it was just jam-packed action, and it was just immense.
Mhm.
How about you, Kafer? How are you?
Yeah, pretty much great, and of course, pretty much hype, especially after the playoffs, and now we are now in our usual monthly. So, other of course, other teams that who want to prove themselves, it's already here. At the same time, some high-profile teams, and of course, first things first, we would like to show you something regarding our prize pool here, our monthly tournament here at PARAVOX. So just to sum it up, it's $600 USD for our prize
Wow.
pool. So this is just a quick breakdown: 150 for first place, 120 for second. Third is 90, and then 60, 50, and then I don't know the divisible. Like, well, what's the difference? But here you go. It's on the screen. Like 60, 50, 40, 30, 25, 20, and 50. And of course, this happens every month. So if you're interested in the game, you're tuning in right now. You can check out PARAVOX. It's currently available also in the Epic Game Store. And if you want to wish this on Steam, you can do so. Just visit it on Steam. Just search PARAVOX.
Yes, very much so. We're gonna have an amazing fight later on. Again, big prize pool. Thank you very much, PARAVOX, for showing us that these players can definitely make something here and show their prowess. And we'd like to invite you as well. I think we still have the global stage in Tokyo, Japan on December. It's just a few days away from December, so there's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be more PARAVOX for you after this monthly finals.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and if you're really interested in the game, join us here in the Vox Zone. Put your mask on, and yeah, just if you want to invite some friends, go ahead. And then the next month's tournament, you can definitely join, test your skills, and of course, prove yourselves into our Vox. Speaking of the tournament for today, I have a glimpse of the bracket. We're just getting the brackets ready. I got a glimpse of the bracket, and our last month's champion is here. Um, I think the PCI playoffs champion is also here.
Mhm.
So there's also like other teams similar to last month, like Kadiriman Esports, and Bren Esports is also here. So AP Bren is also here. So really interesting brackets that we have. We also have like underdogs or probably the team that is uh, they really play well, but this is their chance to prove themselves into this month.
Yes, very much so. We have some household names again, just like what you've said. We have a little bit of tease here. We'll be seeing their matchups later on. We'll be seeing how we'll be seeing the bracket. But again, we have the champions here, some of our top one and top two teams in the world of the Paravox. We have Full Sense and also Blacklist Academy. We'll be seeing that later on. I
Mhm.
should be repping my Blacklist Academy jersey, but here at our caster deck, it's gonna be
Mhm.
it's always gonna be a fair solution. But here, everybody, let's look at the bracket right
Mhm.
now for our round one.
Mhm.
It's gonna be Full Sense versus AP Brem. On our second matchup, it's gonna be Blacklist Academy versus All for One, and our next matchup after that will be Take Me Please and also Kadliman Esports.
Mhm. And of course, waiting in the semifinals, Alter Ego. So
Mhm.
this is actually really interesting, and I think that we will broadcasting the first match and the third match of round number one. So our first match would be Full Sense from Thailand against AP Brand from the Philippines, and then our second match for the day would be Take Me Please from Thailand as well against Kadriman Esports from the Philippines. So Alter Ego is already waiting in the semifinals because of the structure of our bracket. So whoever wins from AP Brand and Full Sense will go automatically to the semifinals, and the semifinals and beyond would be best of three. So the classic best of three. So there's a
That's very
lot
much so.
in stake. there's a lot at stake in the round number one itself. If you will qualify to the semifinals, this is high stakes, high reward. So again, good luck to the teams. Of course, may the best team wins, and don't forget to put on your mask and just enjoy enjoy the games, especially inside the box.
Yes, very much so. Everybody, we're gonna be having a lot of games today, and we also have as well as losers bracket later on. But you'll be seeing a lot of, or mostly about the winners or uppers bracket matches today. So it's a big, great fun. Again, it's gonna be best of one. For the
Mhm.
first round, then there will be best of three semifinals into the finals. Some of you
Mhm.
might be shocked that Alter Egos are in semifinals because there are the ones that had the privilege of winning
Mhm.
our last finals, and they will have that spot. They're just waiting for their next matchup. Probably it's one of the teams that we are always rooting for. It might be the champions, but it might be also the time for AP Brent to step up into the game and also just shut down the opponents each and every time. But again, it's gonna be the same kind of PARAVOX. It's just all out 100% great games. Now we're gonna be looking at the brand selection
Mhm.
for Full Sense and AP Brent.
Mhm. So Full Sense AP brand. Let's see the brands: Kelsey, Juno, and Beat Dot for Full Sense versus AP brand with Kelsey, Beat Dot, and what would be the final one? Bonrat, maybe? I don't know.
I mean,
Let's see,
Conrad
but
for
it
Neo
might
City.
be. There you go. I called it.
Yeah, but,
I
I mean,
called it for
Bonrat
the
is a
Bonrat.
good brand here. For Neo City, it's a big map. All of the utilities coming in from his side, and all of the things that he can provide for your team. It's very much immense, and also it can give you the win. Sometimes you always see Bonrat being picked up here, but they are the ones that just turn the tides and makes it for your team. Right now, we're gonna be seeing that. But what are your thoughts here, Kay, for coming into our first game of the day?
I mean, here, I'm of course very very hyped. I don't look like hype, but inside I'm really hyped because I'm keeping composure as much as possible. Especially with high caliber teams like AP Bread as well, and of course some underdog teams which is literally right happening right now. But yeah, of course, whoever wins this game will go directly to the semifinals. Will face the current title holder of the monthly champions, which is Alter Ego. And reminiscing from the last month's tournament, Alter Ego and Blacklist Academy really had a really nice game. It literally stretched to game number three. And first things first, let's go to our first map here at the monthly PARAVOX tournament for November. I like this vibe once again, and yeah, really looking forward, especially with the Bond Rat pick. Oh, that's a first kill. Jupiter.
Very much.
And another one by
It's
Okudo. 80 will be taken down.
Yeah, a lot more action here, Kiefer, as we go on to our very first game. Again, AP Bren needs to shut down Full Sense here. They're slowly dying down, but they're trying to give them the shots. It's going to be 3 points now already into the Vox zone for Full Sense. And AP Bren is just getting killed one by one. They are just staggering all of the kills for AP Bren. And if they do that, there's always just going to be one less lonely player for the side of AP Bren. And Full Sense is just taking advantage of that.
Yeah, and especially Full Sense is using their map knowledge. They know where the health pack is spawning, so they're making a disadvantage. Either that or doing making it a bait. So AP Brand, in case their health is down and they would literally try to dive in, Full Sense is ready just in case to intercept it. Speaking of intercept, there's a lot of kills that's happening, but checking in the score, Full Sense is leading by 10 points. The strike point is not going to change for 100 seconds, but for now, it's just a battle of who they will stand or they will just do some gunfights. Especially now, it's really the gunfights.
We got a lot of viewers right now on our live, and again, we're live on multiple platforms. Please do show your support on who you are rooting for. Are you rooting for Full Sense, or are you rooting for AP Bren right now? Right now, Full Sense has control of the map currently, and as well as all of the health packs all around. Brook with a kill on Ari will be one more kill for Oppo2 with that kill on Deja Vu with that great kill. They're just trying to get into the Vox zone. It's still 60 seconds, but all the smokes, all the utilities are making it hard for AP Brent to get inside. Right now, it's still not moving a lot, not like our last monthly finals, wherein the domination on the first Vox zone was just entirely game changing, wherein the other side could not stand on Vox zone and just couldn't get any points. Right now, we're still not looking at a large lead in terms of that, because it's just a 20-point deficit. But right now, as they kill off two more players for AP, Brent Jupiter is just going wild, and that's gonna be our first team wipe.
Wow, and of course, Full Sense is utilizing acceleration triggers as much as possible. Yup, acceleration trigger 1 is not really like as devastating as the ultimate trigger, but it still deals a lot of damage. It's still a lot of mobility, and of course, a lot of advantage when it comes to gunfights. Speaking of gunfights, another in the bag, another wipe by Full Sense. AP Ben needs to do something, and the strike point already changed, and it's in the hands of Full Sense.
Right now, as you look at it, there's already half of the points coming in for Full Sense, and they are just dominating every inch and every corner of the map. Oh my god, Brook is just going wild at it, and I think they are just very much confident, and they just want to end this right here. They want to go for Alter Ego in the semifinals, and Full Sense with all of the map control and all of the shots connecting, coming in from Brook. Kizu cannot even land on the platforms. 73 points right now, and the Vox zone is being shared for both of these teams, so there is not a lot of movement. But as you can see, there is a shutdown coming in from Oppo2 onto Ari, and they are just one more kill away for another team wipe. That's gonna be Bonrat Kizu falling down.
Yeah, another team wipe. It's just literally Full Sense is just full circle. And speaking of full circle, another kill for Full Sense. And I saw earlier there's 3 acceleration triggers have been activated for the side of Full Sense. But now, slowly but surely, everybody is trying to attack. Nope. Intercepted by Full Sense. Once again, another wipe and 5 more points. Full Sense just need to push them back to their zones. And speaking of which, that's another kill. It would be a 98-19 so far, but nope, another kill that will lead for 100 points for Full Sense. Full Sense will be advancing to the semifinals.
That is just that was just domination right there, Kafer. As we can see, I thought it was gonna go for another round, because we can see in the first strike point, or in the first Vox zone, it didn't really reach a lot of points for each side. But after that, they just look at where they can spawn. They just control the health packs, and Full Sense just controlled that map and that first round.
Yeah, exactly. And really, I was honestly shocked. Like, like both are high caliber teams, especially AP Brand, which is the really dominating team, especially from last month. But seeing them kind of struggle with how Full Sense is rotating again, map knowledge is really big. Checking the positions of the health packs, just making sure that if whenever it's available, someone is lying in wait so they can intercept it, something like that. And of course, utilities such as smokes, and of course, I know the Bonrat is really helpful. Like, of course, smokes and utilities, but at the same time, Full Sense was ready. Full Sense was ready for any counter initiation that they're planning, especially when, of course, Bonrat is just around the corner. They know, they didn't know the position, they know where the smoke is. So using that intel, they will not gonna force into the smoke. They will just sacrifice little points so they can roam around and just kill the members of AP Brand.
Very much so. And as we wait for our statistics here, or our scoreboard, we got to give it to Brook as well. I think that was Brook on the side of Full Sense. They're just showing how dominating they are, and what champion status is really like. Because again, Full Sense, with all of the titles that they have won on PARAVOX, they are just really playing with their food right now, and it's just unfortunate that AP Bren has to deal with that factor and has to deal with that, immense amount of pressure coming in from them. But they Full Sense just full sended their way going into this next matchup for them, and they're going to be going towards the semifinals. But right now, AP Bren, they can still have a chance later on. They will move on to the losers bracket. But as you can see, everybody, we'll be looking at the highlights here, and we'll be right back.
There you
And
go. That was the highlights.
wow, Kiefer. Wow. Talk about that, Kiefer. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, as you can see, the highlights. It's really, it's really full sense, making sure that they have the full sense, especially if AP Bren is trying to attack the box zone. And yeah, they really did it pretty well early on. Yes, they had a certain advantage, but AP Bren still holding their ground. They had the utility advantage. They had the smoke, but of course, it's a grounded smoke. So knowing the gameplay of PARAVOX is more on trying to fight midair, and that's why Scotch is really good when it comes to a mid-air battle, because even though you're grounded and people are mid-air, you can just snipe them from the air. But going back, there's no Scotch earlier, so Full Sense really used their like I mentioned earlier, they really used their map knowledge, and they really sacrificed not getting points and just disengaging in order for them to just fight back against AP Brand. Speaking of which, let's check our post-match results. Post-match results.
And there you go. As you can see, everybody, it's gonna be 100 to 19. Full Sense with 119 for AP Bren, and just the sheer output of damage speaks for itself for Full Sense. Brook comes out with 12 and 1, and Oputo comes out with 13-1, and it's not just kills on their side. Jupiter as well, and as well as Alpato was just sharing up all of the points for them to get this first win of the day. And just Brook is just dominating. Just look at that. He has one less kill than Alpato, but just look at the damage. All of his shots were hitting. There was not a singular miss from him in that second strike point or in that second Vox zone. And wow, just great games from them. But let's look at AP Bren here: 211, 119, and 112. But as you can see, they still tried to stand on the Vox zone and they still tried their best. But right now, Full Sense is coming out with our first W.
I just realized the name. Putsu. It's like the song. Putsu. Putsu. Never mind.
Oh.
I don't want to get I don't want to get the stream to be copyrighted because the sound that I make is accurate to the song. Just kidding. But yeah, it's 119. So yeah, it's 119. Really dominant performance. They're really into their Full Sense. Again, another pun. But of course, they'll be advancing to the next round, and we'll be facing against our current defending champions from last month, which is Alter Ego. Next up, again, very interesting match once again. I hope we have the introduction now. But yeah, Kadiliman Esports making a comeback, and I hope your lights is your light is good over there. It's still
Wait, let me check. Kadiliman Esports, are you there? Oh no, they're there.
yeah, it's Kadiliman
Oh my God,
Esports.
Kadiliman Esports. Kadiliman Esports.
All right. So for context, Kadiliman means darkness. So yeah, Kadiliman Esports against Take Me Please. No, don't take me. No, yeah, Take Me Please from Thailand. I don't know what inspired the name, but I want to know why the name is Take Me Please.
Maybe
I mean-
they're just a bunch of friends that wants to be in the bigger pro scene. So maybe they're just foreshadowing, take us please, because we're also here to fight and compete. Maybe that's it, but we don't know yet.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's also similar here in the Philippines. Whenever you want to join a tournament, but you have no members, or yeah, basically you have no members, or you just have friends who just super bored, and it's like, hey, do you want to join a tournament? Their name is Nahatak Lang, or in English, I don't really have a direct translation for that one, but it's just we got pulled into this game, pulled into this tournament, or just we got adopted, something like along that line. So I think this is a similar, a similar structure as Take Me Please. Instead, the players wants to join a tournament, but they don't have any team. So Take Me Please, something like that. I don't know what's the context, but I really want to know.
I mean, for all of our viewers there, you can give us some info that, but we will look at our team intros here for our second matchup. It's gonna be I think Take Me Please and Kadaliman Esports.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. This is wait.
The
All
second
for
matchup,
one and
Blacklist
Blacklist Academy. Okay. I thought it's Take Me Please and Kadaliman, but yeah, we have All for One versus Blacklist Academy. All for One, as you can see, usual, the usual brands. But yeah, with this one, All for One, as you can see, the pictures is all brands, and the skins, and Blacklist Academy, as you can see on the other side. So really interesting matchup. As we can see, we will just go back to Take Me Please later, since I think that would be the third match. And yeah, let's do this.
And as we look at the brand selection here, everybody, this is gonna be Blacklist Academy and also All for One in Launch Complex. Before it was Neo City, but right now it's gonna be daytime here at Launch Complex. AP Bren on the red side and Full Sense on the blue. They're gonna be picking up Juno and as well as Nova for the side of AP Bren. Possibly Sketch here, possibly another Kelsey on their side. But Full Sense coming in with Nova, Beat Dot, and Kelsey. This is gonna be a great thing because not a lot of the same kinds of brands. So we're gonna have not really a mirror pickup, but we'll definitely be seeing some interesting picks.
Yeah, especially the map is wider. The map is so much wider, and unlike the first map that we saw, it's more on how they will just position themselves and not being caught in a really tight spot. Unlike unlike in of course, I like in the first map. There's a lot of blind spots that you can think about. Of course, battle for battle up, battle down, or whatever you call it. This one is, as you can see in our previous previous tournament, it's more on who will get in first, and then the rest of the team will just hunt for the others. That's how they play this map, which is actually very interesting, especially if someone has a scotch. But yeah, let's go into the game. This is our second match for tonight. Again, this is the PARAVOX monthly tournament for the month of November. Blacklist Academy versus All for One.
Again, for everybody watching our tournament, it's gonna be a great while. You should add your wish. You should add PARAVOX onto your Steam wishlist. But wow, Shintaro with a double kill there, coming in and shutting down 2 players. It's gotta be a team wipe. Wow, a first team wipe to knock it off, Gafer.
That's really early, and now of course securing the points, but Zotic might be in trouble, and Zotic is still around there, but getting taken down by Shintaro. Again, Blacklist Academy putting their aggression, as Ryzen will not really fight that up, getting some health packs, and probably going back into the fight as early as now. And again, Nepchief just trying to do some melees, popping into the fight, but nope, that's not enough. Zotic, however, will have 1 kill as a redemption for his team, but Shintaro with that another revenge kill, and that's an unofficial wipe. But at the same time, Blacklist Academy doesn't really care much about giving up the zone, just roaming around, get some strike points, and just maintain their composure and let someone still stand in the box zone.
Yeah, right now, what they're doing here is just letting Yanagi eat up all of those points, farm up all of the Vox zone, and just let Boogie One as well as Shintaro take out the opponents on the left and right corners of the map. And as you can see, Shintaro is just hitting those shots as he kills off Nazorb. It's gonna be a double kill for him, and it looks like they want to get this team wipe right here. It's gonna be the Nova here. It's gonna be Ryzen with half HP, with 1 more HP to spare. He will fall down, and Shintaro is just diving all around the maps. Now with this wall, it's gonna be a problem for the side of All for One, because it divides the team fight and it just lets Yanagi eat up all of those points. Right now he has 41 and their total points is 56. All for One needs to team up here and maybe shut down one and get into that box zone.
Yeah, and speaking of which, All for One needs to really retaliate. They have acceleration trigger available whenever they want to use it. But again, Blacklist Academy, nope, intersecting them once again. Shintaro is just running around the corner. Yanagi with a follow-up. Oh my goodness, another wipe. Blacklist Academy on a roll.
Definitely on a roll here, and I think they are here for redemption, because last month they did not win the championship there, and I think they want to bring it home to the Philippines, because Blacklist Academy is just almost 20 points away from claiming their semi-final spot. Let's see, can they really knock out All for One here as Yanagi goes down and kills off Nazorb. It's gonna be 19 points remaining, and we are going to the next box zone, Kiefer.
Now with the next box zone, again, beat up once again, really big when it comes here. But let's see what would be the callback. All for One needs to do something, especially they have Nepchief. I have faith in a Nepchief. You know that. I have faith in a Nepchief. So in really tight spots, if they can really take it, just go for it. But now with 7 points remaining, Blacklist Academy is just pinching and pinching. All for One. Speaking of which, Blacklist Academy back on track, semifinals.
Oh my god. They are really back on track, and I think it's time for Blacklist Academy to at least calm down a little bit, because that was literally a bloodbath for the side of Blacklist Academy. They just dominated and they just striked down onto All for One.
And yeah, All for One, of course, really tried their best. I mean, I'm really a Nepchief enjoyer, so I had high hopes. But at the same time, I think that's the wrong place at the wrong time, because again, the map is pretty much not in the favor of a close combat. Really a close combat. It's more on you're just zoning them, and they just literally zoned the Nepchief.
Very much so.
And
And
yeah, this is really interesting.
the, you know, just like you, Kiefer, I always trust on the Nef Chief pick. It's unorthodox, and you can just see it can definitely pop off in some times. But right then and there, even though Nef Chief was just going in to those strike points, they just couldn't capitalize on that. They just couldn't capitalize on that pick. Right now, we'll be looking at our highlights, and it's gonna be a great.
Pum,
And
pum, pum.
just like that, the bells are ringing here, Kafer. The bells are ringing for Blacklist Academy.
Exactly. And yeah, I think this is Blacklist Academy's redemption arc, as we can call it in anime. So, yeah, redemption arc as in because they're the second, the runner-ups from the tournament last month, and still Alter Ego is holding that title for the monthly tournament champions. So this is their redemption arc, but at the same time, the stars are aligning because instead of them being the first match and facing Alter Ego immediately, they would be on the second match of the semifinals. So this kind of stirs up the pot in terms of long-term storytelling. I love long-term storytelling, but yeah, now with Blacklist Academy is in the semifinals, we're just waiting for the second team to complete the top four. So speaking of top four, top four, first things first, I want to hear some thoughts from our local bipolar in our post-match results.
And again, everybody, welcome to our post-match results analysis segment of the show. 100-7 in favor of Blacklist Academy, and wow, All for One literally just got dominated in that game. But the great thing about All for One is that they are not shy of picking up unorthodox brands in the meta maps right now. In Launch Complex, it's always just Catch. It's always just Kelsey and Nova that we're seeing. Sometimes there's the Juno, but for their side, they mix it up a little bit, and I think that's the great thing about their team. But ultimately, they couldn't just stand on the Vox zone, and they just couldn't get any points. Blacklist Academy, though, it's a different story. They are here for redemption, just like what you've said, Kafer, and just look at that. Shintaro not even falling down once in that map. He took up 1 point in the Vox zone. And that's it. He just went crazy and went ham on the enemies. Boogie and Yanagi sharing up some points there, but again, great analysis from Kafer as well. Again, their plan here is just put someone in the middle of the Vox zone and just take care of the left and right corners of the map. Get rid of those players and then give it a free space for the one that's anchoring the Vox zone and getting up all of your points. Everybody, wow, what a great number 2 match, and I'm excited for the game number 3 later on.
Yeah, exactly. And the beat dot pick by Blacklist Academy is actually pretty huge. Boogie is just literally just roaming around trying to kill someone in close quarters. I mean, it's not as good as the Nep Chief because the map is still pretty much big, especially in our previous match. But at the same time, he's just very versatile, just roaming around trying to get some kills, and then going back to the box zone, checking whoever's overextending, get some kills, go back outside nearby their spawn, and just try to kill someone. So that's a really good match by Blacklist Academy, and I hope to see more, especially going into the finals if they somehow clutch once again to go to the finals. And if you want to see like the last month's outcome into the finals, we will just wait for Alter Ego at the same time. But of course, next thing is our third match of the day. This is for real now. This is for real. So let's introduce the teams. Take Me Please versus Kadiliman Esports. Take Me Please is from Thailand. Kadiliman Esports is from the Philippines. So again, I am kind of right in my prediction earlier. Take Me Please is a team that is just developed inside an internet cafe in Thailand. So it's just pretty much the same. Like the same people who play the game just wanted to join a tournament. Take Me Please, and just join and form the team. So it's a really interesting story.
Right now, our predictions, Kafer, or your predictions is very much on point. And we don't say anything about the finals yet because you might be also right. We don't want to jinx anything here. But again, this is going to be Take Me Please versus Kadaliman Esports, some of the top teams here. And again, it's a 5-team roster, but it's going to be a 3v3 situation once we go into the game. For just a clarification for our new viewers there, and to invite you as well for our new viewers, add PARAVOX on your Steam wishlist and just download PARAVOX on Epic Games if you haven't yet. Because again, one of the best and high-speed actions is right here in front of you. Take Me Please and Kadaliman Esports are now just readying up, and later on we'll be seeing some brand selections.
Yeah, speaking of which, Quantum Junction. All right, so with Take Me Please, it's Betot, Juno, and Kelsey. Here comes a Betot action once again. And of course, for Kadaliman Esports, it would be Betot, Nova, and Kelsey. So only difference is Nova instead of Juno. I mean, Nova, super versatile. Like, it's considered basic by some players because it's pretty much assault rifle. That's it. Yeah. But they didn't know the full capability of that one. Yes, the kit is pretty much like self-explanatory, on point. Assault rifle, go brrr. That's basically it. Ooh. But there's a hidden advantage if you're using it. But of course, don't count out the other one. Again, Nova is pretty good, but at the same time, Juno would be a big threat.
Yes, very much. Juno is one of our fastest brands here, and it's going to be enabling him to roam around the map, going to be going for flanks, and going to be shutting down opponents while they go into the Vox zone. But right now, into the Quantum Junction we go for Kadaliman Esports versus Take Me Please.
Take Me Please, and now, all right. So early on, Take Me Please, just getting some points. But this is really an interesting ordeal because, again, Take Me Please comp is more on kind of a flexibility between mobility and stuff, while, of course, Nova Edition for Kadiliman Esports is more on fighting hand-in-hand combat. But not really hand-in-hand, but, just a decent close quarters combat. There we go. As early as now, Kadiliman Esports with early aggression, picking up some kills and standing in the zone, the box zone. And yeah, speaking of which, it's not really that much of a difference, especially on the kills, because of course they need to really stand on the zone, which is what happened in the map earlier. But quantum junction is really different, especially on how you handle the certain rotation. But at the same time, you just need to be careful, especially in the positioning. Speaking of which, oh, Take Me Please needs to be careful on this one. But Kadariman Esports just trying to retaliate. Take Me Please down with two members. And right now, William just really just
Whoa.
standing his ground, and that's an official unofficial wipe for Kadiriman Esports, since some of the players of Take Me Please already respond, and now just holding their ground and just standing on the point.
This is what you do on Quantum Junction. You always just gotta put that wall at the very edge of the Vox zone, because in the multiple maps here at PARAVOX, it's always Quantum Junction has one of the biggest first Vox zones in the game. So you have to use that wall in the most corner of that Vox zone and just stand on that little area for you to get those points. Right now, we're just seeing a lot of action and a lot of aggression for both of these teams. It's a 20-point deficit in favor of Kadaliman Esports, and Take Me Please needs to get up on their feet right now, because as we move on, there's just 50 more points remaining onto the strike point. And with that said, it looks like Take Me Please will definitely get on their feet and give us our very first team wipe. Kadaliman Esports falling down.
I told you the Juno will really make a difference here, and of course Juno will be a big problem, especially the versatility of the brand. But at the same time, Kadiriman Esports is just trying to retaliate with the Nova. But oh no, two members down. Or Take Me Please. Would it be the last one to be taken down as well? Nope, reviving with the Juno of the Juno is going to be reviving, just fighting out in the corner. One members are down for each earlier, but again, popping the acceleration once again. What, that would be enough? Nope, Kadiriman Esports trying to retaliate as well, but the score is not really that tight, and the change of the Vox zone is now in play.
We are now on to our second Vox zone, everybody. We were on top, now we will go to the bottom side of the map. 32-39 is our score, and Mylove with 1 HP exactly runs away and is still alive. He is still looking for help back, but he will finally fall down into the hands of BR. It's going to be a 3v2 situation for 10 seconds, and Kadaliman Esports with Axel triggers in hand can definitely use this advantage to go and get more points as they kill up Austin's again. It's going to be Chawi now versus, and as well as Mylove versus two players, but he will also fall down. Beors right now is just going wild in it. He is just hunting them down, and Take Me Please is gonna get their very own wipe. Kadaliman Esports now 56 and 32.
Yeah, and now still leading, but Kadiriman Esports shows a little struggle, especially with a change of pace, change of the Vox zone. But now, with that being said, Take Me Please, two members down, a possible wipe. He is kind of locked down in that corner, and now Mylove is still showing some love, showing some signs of life. It's still trying to defend the Vox zone, just trying to probably get some kills or just have some damage down. But Mylove will be taken down as well. Kadiriman Esports now retaliating, is now inside the Vox zone, and again, Crispy GG, I like the name, Crispy would be taken down by Take Me Please, and now acceleration trigger with the hands of Austin. With the Juno, this might be a big trouble, because again, acceleration with the Juno is pretty much fast. That's what I call really fast, but got taken down instead. Be yours with the nice follow-up.
It's gonna be 27 more points for Kadaliman Esports to maybe close this round out and get that final spot onto our semifinals later on. But right now, Take Me Please with actual triggers and just trying to get some leverage all around the map. But just look at this, Beors, not even half HP, still goes and finds Mylove. He is gonna be shutting him down with 40 points remaining onto the second Vox zone. If Kadaliman Esports eats up all of those points, they can close this out, but it looks like Take Take Me Please will not make that happen because Austin's with 7 HP with this Juno is just holding the ground and he is just zoning out every member of Kadaliman Esports. Look at my love, he is just on that box zone, eating up all of the scrap points.
Ooh.
As William goes for the kill. And there will be a trade-off though coming from Chowie. And let's look at this. He is just crazy hitting those shots. It's going to be 2 players down for his side, but it's going to be 1v2 situation, and we're going to be forcing a third box zone.
Yeah, speaking of which, still 30-point lead for Kadaliman Esports, and now Crispy will take him down. This is actually a big kill. Taking down Crispy with the acceleration trigger activated. So this is a big advantage for Take Me Please. But of course, will be taken down as well. Chowie activated the acceleration trigger, just trying to go back into the box zone. Again, beat that with unlimited ammo. Yes, please, with acceleration trigger. But of course, it will be expired, and Kadaliman Esports is still trying to retaliate inside the zone. Just a little nick of time. Take Me Please. One good wipe, and the game would be in their hands. Same also with Kadaliman Esports, and now it's a 2v2 situation. Kadaliman Esports just trying to close in. Low HP for both of the players. And White as well will Take Me Please. Nice clutch on that health pack. Just going back. Juno activated the acceleration trigger once again. Now taken down Crispy. 3v2 situation. Kadaliman Esports might be in the brink of trouble right now, as this is the last box zone inside in the game technically, but 2 dead. The side of Kadaliman Esports. 1 more member would be alive. I don't know what will be the situation here. 85 points. Now they're just trying to chase Crispy. Is he still Crispy? Yes, it is. No, not Crispy. That will be William. And Crispy have a little bit time just to retaliate. Go inside the box zone. 95 points. Yes, he's still in the zone. But again, the time would not be in their favor, as 98 points to 88. 2 members down. Crispy's the last one standing. Activating the box zone. Take Me Please. Take it to the semifinals.
Wow. That was a comeback coming in from Take Me Please, all the way from 30 points and into a 50-point lead in favor of Kadaliman Esports. They just didn't die at that last Vox zone. They just took care of every single enemy that they saw, and Chowie with those kills was just crazy, Kafer.
Wow, I didn't really expect that comeback, that would transpire like that in third box zone. But at the same time, yeah, I saw a lot of replays, especially activating the acceleration trigger if your health is low and you got kited. Your acceleration trigger cooldown would be bigger than expected, so it will take time. So that's what I like to call in MMORPG terms DPS loss. So your damage is really reduced significantly if you use your main burst, but at the same time you got taken down. That's what happened, I think, 3 times for Kadaliman Esports. Of course, I don't really blame what happened, because the lineup of Take Me Please with the Juno, you can just really expect the Juno to be all around the corner, all around the place, trying to yoink the health pack as much as possible. But yeah, early on to the match, yes, Kadaliman Esports got the upper advantage, because again, the first zone inside the Quantum map, it's really in the middle, so it's kind of to the point that the area is not really that huge. Second and third, that's the turnaround. So I cannot really say anything, but really good job on the comeback. And again, congratulations for Take Me Please. They will be advancing to the semifinals, and we'll be going with Blacklist Academy. And yeah, a quick replay so you would see what happened. So in the highlights.
And with that, it was just wow. One of our longest highlights here, and definitely deserving of long highlights because it was just jam-packed with action, jam-packed with great display of skill, and the it was just great. It was just great to watch, Kiefer.
Yeah, I mean that's actually really insane that that comeback really happened, especially under early deficit. But Juno is really the one that's turning things around. Of course, beat dot is really big, especially on trying to do close quarters. But for me, it's really the difference between Nova and Juno. Again, Nova super versatile. People call him basic, but I don't. But it takes really a lot of skill to just maneuver as a Juno, especially with a lot of movements, a lot of ability. And of course, just to break down what happened, especially with the scores, this is the bipolar segment, the post match results.
Welcome everybody to the bipolar segment wherein we analyze what happened in our matchup. Just look at this, everybody. If the first two matches were just dominating and none of the teams got at least into 50 points for the one that is losing, right now, as you can see, everybody, that is 100 to 88. Kadaliman Esports coming out with 88 and Take Me Please with 100. And just look at the damage. Kadaliman Esports, let's talk about them first. 2400 almost for Be Yours was enough for Take Me Please to become more serious about what was happening. William with 22 points and 611 KDA, Kelsey with 46 and a 510 KDA. The impact was there for the side of Kadaliman Esports. Everybody contributed on to getting a win for their match, but ultimately Take Me Please with the Juno pick, just look at that. 10 and 10, 27 points, 1400 damage. Chawi or Chawai for the side of Beat Dot, 11 and 8, 23 points and 1600 damage. Wow. And just look at this. Nova, which is my love, even though she or he was just like standing on that Vox and always getting killed, always getting shut down, he was still there and to give his presence and to give that impact. Half of the points there was just for him. And right now, they'll move on to our semifinal spot. And what a great match.
Yeah, and I agree with that one, especially with I think the Kelsey pick was actually good, but at the same time they can really keep up with the Juno. Kelsey has a really good mobility, especially abilities. Like Kelsey is one of the brands that I'm really looking forward into the matches. But hopefully, I want to see again. I want to see a Scotch. I want to see a Scotch in that map. I mean, Scotch would be a really good pick, especially Alter Ego pick Scotch in the last month's tournament, and I want to see it again. And of course, Nepchief. Would be pretty good in that one because last month I remember I forgot that team who used Nepchief, but they won also a comeback. I already forgot the team, but I really want to see it again. And yeah, that's our first three matches for round number one. The next two series that we'll be casting is these two semifinals. So our semifinalists, once again, since Alter Ego is our champions for last month, they had the privilege to be the semifinalists for this month. And of course, they will be facing against Full Sense from Thailand. So Indonesia versus Thailand. And then the second set of the semifinals, it would be Blacklist Academy from the Philippines against Take Me Please from Thailand. So two Thailand team, one Philippines, one Indonesia. This will be very interesting. And yeah, I mean, I'm really hyped for this one. How about you?
Yeah, very much so. I'm really hyped for it, and I'm really hyped for what's in store later on. Kiefer, again, we're gonna have a little bit of short break here. So don't go away, everybody, because next time we'll be seeing semifinals now. My name is Bipolar. Together with Kiefer, we'll be right back.
What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX 3 vs 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding a strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX. What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX 3 vs 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge.
You know what it is. It's time to turn your specs on, use your mask, and go into the Vox Zone, everybody. We are back for more action here at the PARAVOX monthly tournament finals. And you know what, Kafer? I think we have a lot in store for them because I think we have some map selections already made. We will introduce our teams later on, and we have an updated bracket to show our viewers.
Yeah. And yeah, speaking of which, if you didn't know who we are now, my name is Keeper. With me is Bipolar, and let's show our bracket real quick on what transpired in the first round and what are the matches that we'll be seeing on the semifinals. Of course, just a quick recap: Full Sense advance against AP Bren, Blackness Academy advance against All for One, and Take Me Please taken into the semifinals. Now, this is an interesting matchup: Alter Ego and Full Sense. Alter Ego, we know Alter Ego, really dominating team. Like, of course, their esports organization is also well known in other game titles. But now they're proving their point once again in PARAVOX in our monthly tournament. Full Sense, they just literally crushed one of the best teams in the Philippines, which is AP Brand. So they have something in their pocket that may be at an advantage against Alter Ego. It is either vice versa. Second set of the
And
semifinals: Blackness Academy versus Take Me Please. Blackness Academy, it's on a redemption arc, trying to get the title for the monthly tournament champion for this month. But two more hurdles that is along the way, which is probably the winner of the previous series, which is Alter Ego and Full Sense. If Alter Ego wins, this will be a run back from last month. If Full Sense win, this would be a different finals. But of course, Take Me Please. Take Me Please. I mean, we already saw Kadiriman Esports really have a good advantage, but Take Me Please out of nowhere with a comeback. So with that being said, with that comeback potential, Blackness Academy is in for a nice treat. I don't know if it would be a good thing that, of course, they know how Take Me Please play, or is it a bad thing because they didn't know what to expect. So that's our current semifinals, and of course, we have a lower bracket as well.
you know what, Kafer? I think this is gonna be a great semifinals because will this be Thailand versus Thailand in the finals, or will this be another deja vu situation wherein, just like what you've said, well, this might be Indonesia versus Philippines again? But as you can see, guys, Take Me Please is just literally right now going into the midst of destruction and just dominating all of our teams here in the tournament. Right now, we'll be showing you our map selection for our first semifinals.
Pum, 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 pum. So speaking of which, first map, Quantum
Oh,
Junction.
yes.
Second map, Launch Complex. Decider would be Miyako. We didn't see Miyako last month because I think Space is the last map for the finals. But I'm looking forward for Miyako this time if it hits game number 3. But game number 1, Quantum Junction, both of the teams are really good in terms of handling Quantum Junction, especially Alter Ego. Alter Ego will use Scotch in here. Hopefully they use it, but one of their top picks is Scotch in this tight map, Quantum Junction. Next one will be Launch Complex. So anything goes.
Right now, I think Kafer, yeah, that's a good point. I think for Alter Ego, they always use Catch here for Quantum Junction, but let's look at the our team right now who will be battling for our first semifinals. This will be again Alter Ego versus Full Sense. As you can see, Full Sense is just already saying, "Shush, guys, we're here to win." Alter Ego, you should go later. You know, go down to lowest bracket. But again, these two teams are gonna be battling out. I think it's gonna be a best of 3 series, if I'm correct, and they're gonna be having a lot of fun later on. Let's talk about the map selection again as we wait for them to get ready. Quantum Junction, Launch Complex, and Miyako. We both see them use Catch on Quantum Junction, so this is gonna be like a one shot, one kill, great action later on. But I'm excited for Miyako. We don't really see that matchup or that map in this tournament, so that's gonna be exciting for everyone. Let's look at the brand selections here as Full Sense put out Beat Dot, Juno, and Kelsey. Again, our map is gonna be Quantum Junction here, everybody. Alter Ego,
Yeah,
just like what you've said, Kafer, we are gonna be seeing Mev on that Scotch again.
Mev Scotch. This is a classic. And of course, Kelsey and Beat That. Of course, they kind of had a sacrifice when it comes to mobility, thanks to Scotch. But of course, they will guarantee something. But of course, Full Sense with Beat That, Juno, and is that Kelsey for the last one? I didn't know this. But yeah, so that's not Miyako. That would be Quantum Junction. So that's why they picked Scotch. But I don't know. He probably just gonna pick Scotch along the way, especially on the last month. It's literally Scotch. I don't care what map is it. Scotch. I want to see it. But yeah, that's our brands on our of course on our brand select, and the map will be Quantum Junction. And I think we're just gonna have a quick remake of the lobby just to have the right map reflected.
Yes, very much so. Again, everybody, we are going to be going to Quantum Junction. I hope you guys are also ready for some intense matchups and intense gunfights. Show your support, everybody. Again, this is going to be Alter Ego versus Full Sense. I know there's a lot of supporters for both of these teams. So if you're on Discord, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube or Twitch, show your love for both of these teams because they're going to need it. And I think this is going to be one of the best months for PARAVOX because it's a star-studded tournament right now.
And now high caliber teams is showing up when it comes to this month's PARAVOX monthly tournament. And let's go into the game as we will be commencing Alter Ego against Full Sense in Miyako. Okay.
Okay. I think I think this is the right map here, Kiefer. And you know what? I'm not gonna complain because I love Miyako, and I think our viewers also love it. The ambience is nice, the map direction is there, and just the sheer rotation of the box zone is gonna be a great thing to see. The domination here is that you need to look at the health packs because it is very close and you need to control those areas. Right now, Full Sense and Alter Ego are just showing themselves to each other. There's going to be 2 kills for Full Sense, killing off 3 right now as a quick wipe goes into the hands of Jupiter and Put.
Yeah, that literally Jupiter is using this as an advantage, especially on the first floor, second floor. You need to look up, you need to look down, just to have that early advantage. I thought Brooke would be the one who's just going to roam around. Nope, it would be Jupiter instead with the Kelsey. And again, this is really interesting. And now, Full Sense is just having their Full Sense badumtsu, the badumts or something. But yeah, Alter Ego just needs to be careful just going around. Scotch will be having a ledge on top nearby the box zone, and now Put would be taken down by Fezzle, and now Fezzle is just running around the corner, just getting some health packs. Again, map visibility and map knowledge is really big, especially if you know where to spawn. And now Mev activated the acceleration trigger, but he would be taken down. Again, this would be a waste of acceleration trigger meter, and now Fezzle is really in trouble as Brooke just have the acceleration trigger on cooldown once again.
Full Sense right now have the advantage, but that is just 4 points. Alter Ego is definitely coming back from a very much a 20-point deficit, I think we saw like 7-24 at one hand. Semifinal situation though, so we're gonna be seeing a lot more seriousness here. Put will kill off Fezzle. It's gonna be 2v3 situation, but Mev though with a Scotch play kills off Jupiter right now. The axle trigger on to Put might be the determining factor for Full Sense to maybe close out the first box zone for themselves. It's gonna be 23-26, but Put is still just there, dominating the low ground, not even caring about the top side. AE Mev or Alter Ego needs to back out because 2 of them have just respawned right now.
and now Alter Ego is still in the deficit. Full Sense is taking pretty much control of the first Vox zone, but now it changed. The strike point has already changed. It's still inside. It's still inside one of the houses, but it's still in anyone's ball game, honestly. And now Alter Ego just going around. Mev just checking the position, especially if this would be a battle of range. But now one member is down for each team. Put would be activating the acceleration. They're going inside. Fezzle just trying to contest the zone. But once again, this is again another aerial battle that Full Sense is having the advantage. Again, a lot of acceleration trigger would be activated. Alter Ego, 2 members has it. Full Sense, Juno has it. But at the same time, it would be falling. I mean, it will fall down right now as Mev would be taken down. Juno, nice chase, and this would be pretty big. And once again, Full Sense, another possible fight right now. And Kelsey, Fezzle's Kelsey,
he's
would
catching
be the
him.
last man standing. He's catching him again. 16 HP remaining. Map knowledge. The health pack would be taken. And yep,
Fizzle.
I think that this is the meme of call an ambulance, but not for me. But he will be safe for now.
Right now, there's going to be a lot of engagement and a lot of disengagements as well. 42-52 is our score, and this is the beauty of Miyako, everybody. We are going for round number 6. I will tell you that because Jupiter right now is just going toe-to-toe with Fizzle. Acceleration trigger enables him to roam around the map right now to maybe get those domination points, but it's going to be 2v3 situation. But Fizzle now respawning, and Brook is just roaming around the map looking for anyone to kill off. Jupiter, though, in that doorway, hits off a cute shot to deny them the entry as Brook kills off Mev on the left side, and it's gonna be a double kill from him as Netlab gives him up all of the shots. And with the health pack steal coming in from Brook, this might be the determining factor for Full Sense, because it's just 25 points away from claiming their very first win in this Game of 3 series. 40 points remaining onto the strike point. Alter Ego needs to step up.
And of course, Full Sense having the 30-point lead right now. And taking down Netlove. This is actually huge. They still have the Vox zone in their hands, but slowly but surely they're disengaging. Alter Ego, Mev is just running around the corner trying to land some shots, but Mev, nope, he missed once again with a sniper. Fezzle just sneakily goes into the zone, popping out, and that's a wipe. Full Sense, all the members are down. Alter Ego striking back.
It's really a striking back here because comeback potentials are really the best when you are watching the PARAVOX Tournament Monthly Final 71-81. And with this third round being enabled, the longer the response, the detrimental the factor that there is. Alter Ego now on top of Full Sense as they look at a 2v3 situation. Full Sense, though, uses up all their acceleration triggers as Brook respawns, but puts the shot into the head of Netlove. It's gonna be a tie game, everybody. This is the best of the best. Alter Ego now with 1 down, but there is a kill off coming in from Fizzle, and as he gets that health back, he wants to get more. He wants to shut down their opponent. Alter Ego might get this, but Full Sense will not back down.
Yeah, I mean, 82 points for each. No one's touching the zone, except now. But Alter Ego just getting the points slowly but surely. Again, with this type of zone, this is an advantage for the Scotch. Advantage for Mev. And with that being said, 10 points for Alter Ego. Comeback is possible, but Full Sense taking down a member, taking down Mev. Again, the advantage is now gone in the hands of Alter Ego. Full Sense just going up once again, popping up the acceleration trigger just in case. Fezzle needs to be careful in this one. Both of them popped it at the same time, and now with the ultimate trigger in the hands of Fezzle, but he's nowhere nearby the zone. Full Sense, 94 points would be remaining.
But look at this. They are just trailing down by 6, and this is gonna be a team. This is gonna be a fight to be remembered as Jupiter kills off Mev. But the points are not moving. They are just sharing the points. They cannot get any because look at the Vox zone. It's so little, but it's gonna be 2 down for Alter Ego. It's Fizzle against the world, but he cannot get it. The comeback was there, but the execution was not. Full sense still prevails.
It's the Juno. It's really the Juno difference. It's really the mobility. Yes, it's the advantage of Scotch, but who chased the Scotch? It's the Juno. That lightning fast Juno really chased down and trying to get the advantage as early as possible for Alter Ego. Yes, Alter Ego got the advantage back, but of course it's a wide map and there's angles everywhere. So there's a lot to consider, a lot of angles. But yeah, I can't really blame them if they didn't let someone just stand there and just soak it in, because again, there's a lot of angles to consider. And yeah, I still really love the Scotch plays that Alter Ego did. But at the end of the day, getting that early advantage, getting that literally late advantage, especially after the 90-point mark, that's the turnaround. And Alter Ego kind of trailed behind after Juno popped off. And this time, for this first round, wow. I mean, not really first round, for the first set of the semifinals, I mean, I'm really expecting Alter Ego to come back potentially, but Full Sense, they are really in their Full Sense is now leading one more game and they will be advancing to the finals and gets an upset win.
Yes, very much so. Will they get a sweep out, or will we see another game number 3? Again, it's gonna be Miyako, and I think we're gonna be mixing it up because that's better. I think it's gonna be Quantum Junction on the last round and possibly Launch Complex, but it's gonna be random. It's gonna be, let's wait for them to get ready and let's see later on. But let's look back at it again. Just the sheer domination of these two teams it's great, and what they're showing right now is that they are the best of the best. And I think that the determining factor in that game, especially when we got to round number 3, it was just like where to look at the health packs and just control those areas. Right now, everybody will be looking at the highlights for game number 1 in our semifinals best of 3. what an intense matchup that there is, Kafer. And wow, going into round number three, it's always interesting that these two teams are really just ready for anything that can happen. What are your thoughts on that, Kafer?
Wow, just I know in the map is not we expected, but I don't complain. I don't have any complaints
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
But Miyako is a good map. It's more on indory, if you know what I mean. It's more on the tight spot, especially on the first two Vox zones. Like it's really the up and down battle and all of that one. I mean, that one had the early lead for again. I'm thinking of if Alter Ego can get the early lead as much as possible because of the Scotch advantage. But again, Juno made it really hard for them to adjust, and they just really need to relocate as much as possible because again, it is a big threat. But Full Sense just making sense once again, and just showing them dominance. The turnaround wipe for Full Sense gave Alter Ego some breathing, literally some breathing room on how they will turn things around. Last zone, I thought it would be the turnaround already for Alter Ego since it's basically their advantage. The range is wider. The Scotch advantage, just put on the ledge, just try to snipe like anyone as possible. There's a lot of scenarios, but again, Juno just literally all over the place. As you can see in the replay or the highlights, Juno is literally chasing the Scotch. Juno is not scared to be one shot headshot, but that didn't really happen. And yeah, Alter Ego needs to come back, needs to get 2 points or two matches, or they would be down into the third place match. And Full Sense would have an upset win versus our last month's champion. But yeah, this is the segment for this is the quick segment again for Bipolar. This is the post match results.
Welcome to the post-match results, everybody. And just like our game number three in our knockouts, it's under close and tight game. Alter Ego closes it out with 91, but Full Sense ends it with 100. Put with 1500 damage with 8-4 KDA. The points is there. And this is what we love about Full Sense. It's not just one player that's doing this work. It's not just this player doing all of this. They are just sharing every kind of contribution to maybe get these wins. And just look at it. Points in their hand, 34, 40, 26. Brook with a lot of damage as well and with a lot of kills. And just this, they were just dominating from that very start of the game. But Alter Ego, though, they weren't shaken by the aggression of Full Sense. Look at Mev with 21 points and 720 damage. He was basically the support in that sense. Fiesel with a 1200 damage, 34 points, 65 KDA, and Netlove with 68, 36 points and 1000 damage. You know, these two teams are really just the top of the top, and I love to see it again. And we are now going to game number 2 in just a little while, everybody, and that is your statistics bar.
Thank you so much for that post-game analysis. That segment really, we just made it up, but it really works.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alter Ego again got the momentum back, but of course they got shut down once again by they just having their sense full sense. I know it's a pun, but yeah, this is the second map for today. I don't know which map is it since we started on Miyako. I don't know if this would be a Quantum Junction angle or if this would be the other map. I already forgot the other map. I'm sorry. Help me, help our brother out.
It's possibly Quantum Junction or I think that was Launch Complex.
Launch Complex. There you go. Launch Complex. I was thinking of the other map, the space station, but yeah, it's Launch Complex. So any I guess any map that would be taken. Alter Ego still pick Scotch, especially on Quantum Junction, as we can see on the previous month. Literally almost camping the spawn. It's just anyone showed up, bam. Anyone showed up, bam. That's what they just usually do. But in this case, I think, I think Full Sense got their sense full once again, and just what am I again? But yeah, the full sense have their own like full sense, but again one another pun, and know how to counter alter ego's initiation. But yeah, let's check the map for real. The real map select. Let's check it out.
What is it? Oh, okay. It's Waterfront. Oh,
Oh, waterfront
better
and
maps
space map.
here. Oh, okay, okay.
Okay,
What are your
that was
thoughts on
different.
this, Kafer?
Miyako, waterfront, and space map.
Mm.
Waterfront. This is a little bit tricky since last month Alter Ego really dominated Waterfront for 2 consecutive times. I don't know if this would be the same story, but Full Sense might watch some VODs before, especially on the PCI playoffs, that they really dominated Waterfront. I don't know if it will be the same story, but let's see. Space Map, however, I cannot really say anything except absolute cinema for last month. That's it.
Yeah. That when we go into the building Vox zone, it's gonna be a great wow for Space Map. It's a long Vox zone, and it's just like there's like 6 angles you need to look at, so that's gonna be a great one. But for Waterfront, I think it's gonna be neck and neck again. We see Full Sense in like what month was that? The September or August monthly finals. They were just dominating on Waterfront, and everyone that they came upon, they got it like 100 to 20, 100 to 18, 100 to 7, I think. So just like Alter Ego, they might be dominating as well. So it might be another fair fight. It might be another round number 3 in terms of Vox zones. But for Space Map, yeah, it's gonna be absolutely cinema.
Mhm. Yeah, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. They don't see my hand reaction in that one. There you go. Absolute cinema. But yeah, uh, but yeah, again, Waterfront might be like a dual-edged dagger for both of the teams, especially Alter Ego, since one of them really means Scotch. I mean, Scotch is not really the best when it comes to that kind of close quarters,
Mhm.
but I think they need to adjust here. I think the ones that really excelled in the previous month is of course the close quarters, which is Pitot, Bonrat, and I think that would be still a Juno. So Juno all around. But I hope this would be again another match, another match that would be a really good, probably a really good outcome, despite whoever wins in this match. Again, if Alter Ego wins this, they would be having another match in their hands, or Full Sense, they would be advancing to the finals. But yeah, for real, let's check the head-to-head matchup. So there you go. Okay, there's the updated pictures. Alter Ego versus Full Sense.
Let's look at that. These players are just ready to fight, and they're just waiting for them to see each other in the Vox realm. Full Sense, they're repping Full Sense loud and proud. Alter Ego is just right there, waiting for their chance to maybe dominate the scene as well, just like their big brothers coming in from Full Sense. But for everyone, I think this is Indonesia versus Thailand right now. So it's gonna be great while for all of our fans, and I think it's gonna be a juicy fight for our game number 2 in our best of 3 series.
Mhm. There you go. Let's see the brand select. Alter Ego, Beat Dot, Kelsey, Mev is probably hovering Scotch once again. But Full Sense, Kelsey, Juno, and Beat Dot. Pretty much the meta
Oh,
composition.
Kyudo!
Kyudo!
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Wow! Okay, it's gonna be
Okay.
interesting, Gafer.
I haven't seen a Kyudo played
Mm.
in a live competition, of course. I haven't seen Kyudo. Again, for those who are unaware, Kyudo is the ball wielding one who is really good when it comes to controlling the zone. He got a massive wall that you need to think about. So, with that being said, let's go into the match. This is the second set. I mean, the first set of the semifinals, second game Full Sense versus Alter Ego, Indonesia versus Thailand. Let's go to the water. I like to call it water park, but it's not a water park.
Everybody, this is gonna be Full Sense versus Alter Ego, and into this first Vox, and you can already see the aggression coming in from Alter Ego, but three of them are already half HP. That's Put kills off Fiesel with that brand. Let's see as Brook is just finally just standing in the middle of the point, but it looks like there's gonna be a little bit of trade-off there. Brook and Netlove just showing their prowess, but Brook is just definitely hitting up all of those shots into the Vox zone, and he gets a triple just like that. Not a full team wipe, but a consecutive kills nonetheless. Can Mev on this Kudo pick give the pressure that we are waiting for, and can we force it to game number 3? Right now it's gonna be Full Sense down a player as Mev gets that kill onto Jupiter, but Brook still alive and well with 4 HP remaining, waiting for the health pack to respawn. But even though he is low, he will still fight. He will just go die and respawn. Jupiter now hitting up all of the shots, but eating up all of the damage. They're gonna have 2 players down for the side of Full Sense.
Yeah, and now once again, Full Sense having a full control on the first box zone. Again, this is actually not a decent. I mean, this is a decent zone. Like everyone can just fight from above, but at the same time, we'll see whoever is standing in the zone. But again, this is a semifinal, so again, anything can happen.
Ooh.
Oh, Pot will be taking down Mev and Kelsey activating. Oh no! Fizzle literally drowned on that, and that's an official wipe for Full Sense. And now of course, beat Netlove activated once again the acceleration trigger. This is actually scary. Shotgun with an acceleration trigger with an infinite ammo. This might be a huge one, but nope. They kind of got denied. Juno activating once again the acceleration trigger. Oh no, 2 deaths already for Alter Ego. One more member still alive. Fezzle trying to chase down, but just taking one member of Full Sense. It's just back and forth kills, but when it comes to points, it's just Full Sense having that advantage with almost 30 seconds until the change of the Vox zone. Again, Mev with a Kudo, giving that as much intel as possible. Not really using the screen as early on because of course it's super reasonable, but it's a wipe once again. Full Sense having that advantage once again before the Vox zone change.
Brook already has 9 takedowns right now. That is 9 kills, and that is not very easy for you to do here at Waterfront. But Mev onto the Skudo, still trying to get the scrap points. The last 5 seconds remaining onto the strike point. We will now move on to round number 1. Put will use this Axel trigger to maybe kill them off, but he does not kill. Before he falls down. He gets a double. Can he make it a triple? Can he find Mev though? It's gotta be a team wipe as Jupiter claims the life of Mev here, and that is easy points. I think that is free 10 points for Full Sense right now. They know where they are respawning, and that is the left side of the map. Jupiter claims that health pack, and with 2 Axel triggers onto Full Sense, this might be scary for the side of Alter Ego because 30 points remaining and just 1 player alive. Can Mev get a double here, or will he also fall down?
Yeah, Mev is just running around using that screen as a quick getaway. But at the same time, Fezzle will be taking down 1 member remaining. Netlove would be spawning as well. Full Sense is just standing. Ooh. Oh! Out of air! Out of the air. Put taking down 2 members of Alter Ego. And with that, another wipe with almost 10 points remaining. Are they going to close out the set? Is that another unofficial wipe in the hands of Full Sense? 5 points remaining. Another takedown. Mev would be taken down. They're just chasing Netlove out of the area. But no, Netlove will still be standing his ground. 98, 99, 100.
Oh,
nope, intercepted so far. Let's see if this would be. No, he went out of the zone. Oh, goodness. Full Sense win. Wow, Full Sense win with an upset on that victory.
Wow, yeah, I'm just speechless, Gaver. I was watching it, and I think I was drooling just watching from that play. They
Yeah,
they
you can
were
see his
just
reaction.
yeah. Yeah, you can see my reaction. I didn't even know I was on the cam already. But full sense with our first sweep in our semifinals, they will go and take our first spot in the finals. Kafer, wow. I had hopes for Kudo there. Honestly, that play style and their unorthodox plays could have went well, but Brook just getting easy 2Ks, easy team wipes just alone. Plus, with the domination factor coming in from Jupiter roaming around the map, controlling the farthest health packs, taking it away from Alter Ego, it was just crazy. We're just waiting for the highlights here, everybody. But Kafer, wow, what a game number 2 in our first best of 3 series.
Yeah, and that's actually, I didn't really expect that. I thought Alter Ego will, of course, that's one of their comfort map, Waterfront, but at the same time, Full Sense really, really yoinked it out of their hands. Yep,
Yeah.
Kudo pick is actually pretty huge, but they just maneuver it around the place, and it really is an upset win. I know, like, probably Full Sense is a well-known team, but when it comes to the tournaments, Alter Ego is just out dominating. Alter Ego, it's all Alter Ego, Alter Ego, Alter Ego. But in this time, I would call it an upset win, and this time they will be going into the finals for this month's PARAVOX monthly tournament. And yeah, let's check the highlights on whatever transpired that left me out of words and left him drooling for more.
And that concludes our Waterfront game against Full Sense, and I think that was Alter Ego. Wow, okay, for looking at that highlights, it was just a lot of action all throughout the map. You can see there's 2 players on the left side of the map, there's 2 players on the other side, and there's always 2 players in the box zone trying to maybe get those points for your team. But ultimately, Full Sense just had the upper hand against Alter Ego.
Mhm. Again, Alter Ego, wow, and yeah, they will be going to the lower bracket for Battle for Third this time, and this is really surprising, honestly. But again, Full Sense, well deserved. They are now in the grand finals as we go to our segment, which is Bipolar's post match results analysis.
It's time for that post-analysis gameplay coming in from Bipolar. It's gonna be 30 to 100 Alter Ego with 30 points, and closing it out again, Full Sense just showing their dominance in our monthly finals here at November. Look at that, 1400 damage on Brook, a KD of 11 and 3, and just look at it put as well, 11-3 on him. He has 966 damage, but Jupiter closing it out for his team has 55 points. Doesn't even need to kill, doesn't even need to die a lot. He just needs to stay alive in that box. On Alter Ego though, Mev, we wanted that Kudo pick to work out, but with 8 deaths, 4 kills, and just not even hitting 1,000 damage, it was just, it was, we wanted so much, but Full Sense really just read the playstyle of Alter Ego there, and they couldn't bounce back. Not a comeback play for them, but they will still have a chance to maybe play for the battle for third. But Full Sense now claims our first spot in our finals.
Yeah, and yeah, with our half of the finals ready, it's now time for the other half, of course. That will be determining who would be our second finalist. Again, high caliber matchup once again, as still Blacklist Academy with the redemption arc, except it's not Alter Ego anymore, versus Take Me Please, which is our team that they just formed literally in an internet cafe in Thailand, and now they're proving their point. So that would be the second set of our semi-finals, and really interesting matchup, really interesting matches as well. Especially on the previous match, wherein I'm really hoping for a possible game three for Alter Ego, because I want to see a space map. But I think the space map can wait in the next game, or in the last set of our on the last set of our series, which is our finals. But yeah, we're just gonna chill out, just get ready for the next match. Again, Blacklist Academy from the Philippines versus Take Me Please from Thailand. Another high caliber matchup. This is the November edition of the PARAVOX monthly tournament. Again, my name is Caper. With me is my Polar. We'll be right back for our break.
What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX, 3 versus 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding a strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX.
Just like that, we are back for more series. This is gonna be series number 2 between this is gonna be Blacklist Academy versus Take Me Please. Again, what we experienced with Alter Ego and Full Sense was just a roller coaster of emotions. Full Sense almost losing it in the first game in that best of three, but they closed it out, gave us our first sweep in our November tournament. And you know what? This might be a deja vu of our September monthly finals or August monthly finals, wherein Full Sense get up against Blacklist Academy. But look, let's look at our bracket right now and let's see what we have in our tournament. It's gonna be Alter Ego again. Full Sense in that semifinals. Alter Ego falling down into our third place match, and Full Sense claimed that first spot. We'll be talking about Blacklist Academy later on, as well as Take Me Please. That matchup is gonna be intense, and whoever you are rooting for, please do comment it in our lives because they need it and we want to see it bad.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, as you can see also in the lower bracket, Alter Ego dropped down to the third place match. And for the fifth place match, it'll be AP Bren and Kadaliman Esports. And yeah, for now, this will be Blacklist Academy from the Philippines against Take With These from Thailand. This can be a possible Thailand versus Thailand match or Thailand versus Ace map. Let's check the map select. Hopefully we get it right now this time. Let's see. All right, Quantum
Right now
Junction,
we'll be
Neo City, and
seeing-
Space Map. Yeah.
Ooh. You know, again, Quantum Junction, Neo City Space Map is going to be a great rotation. Quantum Junction is an easily at least 3-round map. And when we go into Neo City, it's going to die down a little bit. The aggression or the aggressiveness of both of these two teams can definitely just slow down a little bit. But on Space Map, they can bounce back later on. Let's look at the brand selection here, everybody, of Blacklist Academy and Take Me Please.
All right. So Blacklist gonna be Juno, Kelsey, Beat Dot. Juno, Kelsey, Beat Dot. Mirror matchup.
No
So
Scat
we have a lot of we had a lot of fair share on mirror matches, but this one I think this one of the really the meta composition. But I don't know on how they would affect the Quantum Junction. It's really may the best team win.
Definitely so. We'll be just waiting for them to how they will execute it in this round number one in their best of three series. Right now, the favors are leaning towards the household name of Blacklist Academy. They have shown it in towards this multiple monthly finals, but Take Me Please have caught us off guard. They are definitely here to show their talents, and they can also definitely get that final spot in this term. How about you, Kiefer? What are your thoughts going into this game? But before that, we'll be going into the game number one of Blacklist Academy versus Take Me Please.
All right, first things first, as we can see, early get go, Blacklist Academy with that early aggression, almost taking down two members of Take Me Please. But still, speaking of which, oh, Beat Dot again with the shotgun advantage, just going into this one. And yeah, one kill so far. Make that two from Boogie. And now My Love might be in trouble. Is Your Love, My Love, an unofficial wipe? And now Blacklist Academy is in the driver's seat.
Boogie with 3 kills into his name. He is just dominating everything. Make it 4. It looks like he's just the only one killing anyone in this matchup. Blacklist Academy now with 13 points. And with 0 on the side of Take Me Please, it's going to be a hard time for them to maybe come back later on. And let's see. There's going to be 2 players left for the side of Take Me Please. It's going to be 1 left as Shintaro and Boogie finally get on the board. Let's look at this, everybody. It's going to be Yanagi just trying to shut down Chawai while he's in the middle of the air. But nothing is happening right now for Shintaro, though. It's going to be 1 kill, and with a trade-off coming in from Austin's, it looks like Take Me Please. It's their time, they said. Even though they're just 1 player up, it's their time to maybe get that ground.
Yeah, and now 31 points. And now My Love would be taken down once again. Shintaro with a double kill. Shintaro wants some blood. Boogie popping into that acceleration trigger. That's a wipe. And just kinda kind of camping the base, kind of camping the spawn, which is actually a good play. But at the same time, they are invulnerable for like a set amount of period before they can be damaged. But that didn't really matter. Taking down one member once again, Austin will be taken down. Yanagi with the double kill once again,
Ooh.
activating the acceleration trigger. Another
Oh,
wipe. Blacklist Academy halfway there.
you know, this might be a very first fast first round for these two teams because Take Me Please cannot even get to the high ground right now. That full 120 seconds on that Vogue zone was entirely just for Blacklist Academy to take away from Take Me Please. But look at this Shawai though, trying to get some ground and trying to get these kills. There's two players low for the side of Blacklist Academy, but can he capitalize? No, he will fall down into the shotgun of Boogie One. Shintaro now with a 1v1 situation in the middle of our map, goes towards the health pack, denies it from being taken, and it's gonna be a kill for him as he shuts down My Love and puts him into his grave. It's gonna be a 68-6 as we move on to round number 2 into our round number 2 box zone. Kafer, what an intense matchup.
Yeah, I mean, so far, two activated acceleration trigger beside the Blacklist Academy, just trying to go around. This is the second box zone right now. As you can see, Take Me Please. Oh no, one member has been taken down. Chowi. Boogie is still on a roll. Shintaro is just roaming around. 2 kills already. Shintaro taking down Austin's. My Love activating the activating acceleration trigger, and that would be another wipe. That's actually pretty insane. Like another wipe, and of course wasting the acceleration trigger meter. This would be a big thing as 10. I mean 10, at least 10. The score that's Blacklist Academy needs to get, but no one's is in the zone. I mean that's actually pretty interesting. And now 2 kills once again. Boogie with a shotgun, beat dot. Once again, they're just chasing it. Yanagi just trying to kite everything. Chowi just running away, but got the health pack. Probably an unofficial wipe once again. There it is. Another unofficial wipe. Blacklist Academy with a convincing win.
It's Wipeout City for the Blacklist Academy. It might go dark in a little while, Kiefer, because they are just showing that they want the final spot here. Blacklist Academy shuts down Take Me Please in our first round of best of 3 series.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that's actually insane. Like, I know it's a mirror match, but really, Blacklist Academy is honestly ready. That's the same exact rotation that Alter Ego is doing in Quantum Junction, except there's no Scotch. But it's still the same idea. They have more aggression since they don't really have a Scotch, which is, just dealing long range top. You just go around and just try to kite, try to kill, and then at the same time, try to spawn kill. I know spawn kill is not really a thing here, especially if you spawn, you have at least like 3 or 5 seconds of being invuln, so you won't get damage. But yeah, they still really took advantage of, yep, they're invuln, but we know where are they going. And yeah, Blacklist Academy with a convincing win, really bulldozed early on into the late. And again, this would be one more game for Blacklist Academy to go to the finals and complete their redemption arc.
I'm really feeling a deja vu situation of Full Sense versus Blacklist, but before that, we will be looking at the match highlights of our game number 1. just great
Wow.
highlights for this academy there, and just again, team wipe city for their side. And can Take Me Please bounce back here, Kiefer?
Yeah, they can definitely bounce back because again, their first games are really dominating. But let's see about the second game. I mean, the first games of round number one. But for this one, they kind of got bulldozed by Blacklist Academy. Of course, Blacklist Academy know what they're doing. But yeah, some post game analysis at, of course, the bipolar post game analysis with this post match report.
Now, everybody, again, Blacklist Academy just showing their expertise within PARAVOX. We know them as one of the top teams in the whole game and in the whole like Southeast Asia. Yanagi.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take it from here. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay. So I think I lost bipolar somewhere. Bipolar. But yeah.
Oh, hello, hello,
Uh,
hello. I think
Okay. Okay.
I think Blacklist
go on.
Academy is just really shutting Take Me Please down, and also me, because I think they just want to show that they are the top teams here. Yanagi with 79 points, literally just standing up all of the Vol Zone, eating up all of the points. Boogie with 1,000 damage and 12 kills into his name. Shintaro is there with 1,000 damage as well and 7 kills, but Boogie was just definitely giving us a show in our first round here. Austin's though with 2-8 KD, but as you can see, it was literally a shutdown for the side of Take Me Please. 9 points into their name, and they just couldn't get a double digits there. Blacklist Academy now with 1 point into the name. Can they get a sweep here, or can Take Me Please do another comeback situation and maybe force a game number 3?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, really looking forward if there's any game number 3 potential with this one. And yeah, Take Me Please needs to come back on this one if they want to have a possible Thailand versus Thailand matchup. But Blacklist Academy is the final hurdle, the final boss fight, or will Blacklist Academy will complete their redemption arc and go into the finals and become the champions for this month. Let's check the brands that they will be picking on the second game. Again, the map would be Neo City. As let's see, Take Me Please, same picks. Let's see about Blacklist Academy. Might be this might be a different angle. I am hoping to see a Ball Rat, especially for Blacklist Academy. But let's see if this would be the same angle. A possible Juno, a possible Scotch is kind of off the picture, honestly. Okay, I stand corrected. Scotch.
I mean, if Alter Ego has their dedicated Mev on that Scotch, Blacklist Academy also has that in their bag. So with that said, that is our lineup, or our brand lineup for our game number 2. The questions that we are telling everybody here are going to be answered in just a little while. We'll be showing you our in-game footage once we are ready. But Kafer, I really want a game number 3 here. Can Take Me Please take us there, or will Blacklist Academy break the code again and get our final spot on this finals? PARAVOX tournament, everybody. Let's get at it.
Yeah, and now, as early on, Blacklist Academy, literally a kill. Shintaro again with a Scotch, now with an early lead. Just for those who's curious, the points here is not really basing on kills. The points here based on, the typical King of the Hill setup. Just capture a point, stand on it, and you get a score. It's not the same as domination, because domination, if you capture a point and leave it, you still have some scores. So this is really a typical King of the Hill setup. So kills doesn't really count as scores, but kills would be having a big advantage when it comes to respawn timer. Speaking of that one, Boogie is just, Blacklist Academy is just another roll, another rampage once again. Take Me Please having that early disadvantage But I think the Scotch pick is actually pretty huge for Blacklist Academy. Yanagi taking down My Love, but Austin's answered back by taking down Yanagi. But Shintaro, you don't really see a Scotch go into the zone and defend it. You don't really see that every day, but unless it's really required, Austin's will be taken down by Shintaro. Boogie, nice
Wow.
backup as he will be taking down Joey as well. And 29-5 in our score with 100 seconds on our box zone.
You know what? Blacklist Academy is just like Japanese stars right now because they are dancing on Take Me Please. And Take Me Please cannot do anything. They have 7 points right now, but there is already almost half of 100 for the side of Blacklist Academy. Axel triggers for Boogie One, and finally Yanagi falls down into the hands of Take Me Please. But there will be a trade-off for Boogie One as he kills of Shawai. Let's look at Austin's here and as well as My Love. They're trying to get into the walk zone, finally reaching that 10-point mark. But can they get more points? There's 60 points remaining on the strike point. But look at this. TMP Austin gets that kill onto Biggie One as he falls low into the HP department. 10 HP remaining, but he is still in the middle of the map. He doesn't want to get the health back anymore. He just wants to get these kills and make way for Take Me Please to get more points. 43-16 is our score, but finally Shintaro hits that shot for a double kill on the Chow as well as My Love. Can he get a triple here? He cannot, as Austin gets that kill on Yanagi, but Shintaro finally gets a triple as he kills of Austin's.
Yeah, technically, Scotch couldn't really do a triple because of the bullet limitation. But at the same time, I don't know. I hope it's already overpowered. If every kill they can just reset the bullets for a Scotch. But with that being said, Boogie activated the acceleration trigger, but it's now down. So Boogie is just chasing down. This is actually scary. Instead of judo chasing people, nope, you're being chased down by. They're being chased down by a shotgun wielding. I don't know. Like, this is actually very interesting. The B-Tot is the one who's just chasing people right now. Blacklist Academy once again another wipe and 30 more points, so they can secure the entire semifinals match number 2.
Another fast game for the side of Blacklist Academy. They can definitely close this out as we move on to our round number 2. Shintaro with an 80 damage there from long range. Austin's though trying to move around the map, trying to get that flank off, but he is already spotted down by Blacklist Academy. There is 2 players down though over the side of Blacklist, and Shawi with that double kill might be the way for Take Me Please to get more points. Look at this, Shintaro doesn't even need to use that ledge, doesn't even need to use a platform up in the sky. He just wants to roam around the map. He just wants to fly and get these air shots as Yanagi sees 2 people, goes into the Vox zone, hits 1 shot, but needs to get away. He has 20 points remaining as Boogie One gets 1, but there's a trade-off for My Love.
And now, of course, Boogie popping up the acceleration trigger. He is really low in health. Is just living on the skin of his teeth with 6 HP. Now looking for a possible health pack. Yes, he found the health pack and now going back to the zone. As slowly but surely, Take Me Please is going into the point. 81, 82, 83 right now for the side of Blacklist Academy. 30 points for Take Me Please. This is still a possible comeback if they would do anything just to stop Yanagi for just being on a roll. Speaking of Yanagi, activating the acceleration trigger. At this time, Marlo would have taken down by Shintaro again with a sniper. 2 kills already for the side of Blacklist Academy. 2 acceleration triggers has been used. Joey will just gonna run for his life. Just needs to be careful, of course, with that mobility that Joey or the Meatloaf really possess. It's still standing his ground as 35 points. And now the strike point, the box zone will be changing in more than 30 seconds. Blacklist Academy needs to do something so they can stop the aggression. Speaking of the aggression, here we go. Austin's activating the acceleration trigger, and now just trying to chase him down. Austin needs to be careful. Low on health. Chowi is now back inside the fight as 4 more points remaining for Blacklist Academy before the strike point changes. What would be the last play here? Oh, there you go. Blacklist Academy with the win and advancing to the finals. Gonna be facing off against, this is the Philippines versus Thailand Grand Finals.
It's a deja vu situation. Everybody, full sense and blacklist will see each other again in a finals. What a great way to end it. A sweep in our first series and another sweep for our game or for our second series. You know what? You gotta give it to the side of Take Me Please. They just need to get hot, and look at that. They almost got a comeback and almost reached 50 points. But Blacklist Academy, we know it. We know it by heart. They can definitely shut down any opponent, and their next fight will be against Full Sense.
Yeah, and speaking of which, that's actually insane that Blacklist Academy, of course, starting it slow, but eventually just punch it to the ground. Like, really insane. That's really insane game. And yeah, that's Blacklist Academy with their redemption arc. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Of course, um, let's see, finals bound already for Blacklist Academy. You know, but yeah, oh my god, I got scared. I got jump scared. But yeah, we'll just show you the highlights real quick. I don't know, my conscience just jump scared me, if you know what I mean. But yeah, let's check the highlights for the game.
And there you go, everybody. We are back. My name is Bipolar together with Kiefer. What an intense match, intense semifinals, everybody. As you can see, it was just dominating again. It's just full of domination here at PARAVOX. And it's going to be Full Sense against Blacklist later on. Kiefer, how are we today? How are we so far?
I don't know. How are you today? But yeah, that's my answer. I don't know. How are we today? But yeah, a lot of really great matches now. Back and forth matches. This time, it's really dominating matches. I don't know what will happen now to the finals. I mean, for the finals, they literally upset the previous month's champion. Now, Blacklist Academy with a dominating performance in the second half of the semifinals. Now, it's all set for the finals this time, as Blacklist Academy from the Philippines will be facing off against Full Sense of Thailand. But before that, let's go first in our impromptu segment of analysis with Bipolar in the post-match report analysis or results, whatever we call this.
It's definitely that post-game analysis time. Blacklist closes it out with 100, but Take Me Please closes it with 42 points. Let's look at Take Me Please right now. They had that damage output. Both Austins and Chawai with 1,000 damage into their name. You know what? Chawai has a lot of potential here, because once he gets hot, once his fingers gets hot, he can definitely dish out some damage. He can definitely get those skills, just like his comeback potential against Kadaliman Esports, but they couldn't execute it well enough against Blacklist Academy. Yanagi with 60 points again, always above 50 points, never less. Boogie with 13-4, 31 points into his name, and a 1,500 damage output. But Shintaro showing us that classic sketch pick with 1700 damage almost into his name, and they were just showing us a great time and showing us that they are the top two, possibly top one team conversation, because right now after this match they'll be needing to get ready against Full Sense.
Yeah, and yeah, but now full sense, they have now the sense of what Blacklist Academy is really capable of. I think this is the point that we can call like a long and home stretch, and because this is the grand finals already for this month's PARAVOX monthly tournament finals. Literally, this is the monthly tournament finals now, as we will be commencing with Blacklist Academy versus Full Sense. This is the Philippines versus Thailand. But before that, hold your horses, as we'll just chill, take a quick break, take a breather, drink water, eat food, whatever. But yeah, we'll be right back after our short break, and once we come back, it's already the finals. This is the monthly tournament for PARAVOX. We'll be right back.
What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX, 3 versus 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding a strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX. What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX, 3 vs 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding a strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX. What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX, 3 versus 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing.
Bum bum.
It's time for the PARAVOX Tournament Monthly Finals Finale. This is gonna be Full Sense versus Blacklist Academy. And just like September, it's gonna be a great time. My name is Bipolar. Together with Kafer, we are still at it, and we are hungry for more PARAVOX.
Yeah, and of course, this is the finals once again. We're really hungry. Let's check the brackets real quick. One transpired for today, but we know that it would be a high caliber matchup. First things first, round one, as you can see, Full Sense advanced, Blacklist Academy advanced, and Take Me Please advanced. Semifinals, this is actually an upset win. Alter Ego, we're expecting a really dominating performance, but Full Sense just literally gate kept the semifinals, and now Full Sense advanced into the finals. Blacklist Academy with a very dominating performance against Take Me Please, and now they are the grand finalists once again. The question is this going to be a Blacklist Academy redemption arc? As last month, they're also a runner-up, but this time, will they take the championship? Or will Full Sense deny the redemption arc and they would win the monthly finals for November and just shattering once again Blacklist Academy's dream to be the champion?
Those questions will definitely be answered once we go into the fight. But let's look at the map selection here on where we will fight amongst each other in our finale. Let's see. It's going to be Waterfront for the first map, Space Map as your second, and Miyako as a decider. You know what, everybody? You got to expect that within these two teams, if they are matched up, we are going for a round number 3. So let's see. Can another sweep happen here, or will we see our very first game number 3 in our November tournament?
Yeah, let's check out the teams first. Who will be battling out in Waterfront? First things first, Full Sense on your left, and Blacklist Academy on your right. Now both of the teams are really high caliber. Like Full Sense again made an upset win. Blacklist Academy is really dominating, but this time would it be Blacklist Academy will take the first, or Full Sense will take the first? That question will be answered in a bit. I don't know if the brand Sonic is ready, but this is Full Sense versus Blacklist Academy for the grand finals for the month of November for PARAVOX monthly tournament.
Let's look at the brand selection here, everybody, within these two teams. Who will they pick? Possibly Sketch, possibly Kelsey, but now we will see a mirror matchup on our Waterfront map. What are your thoughts on this, Kafer?
This expected, like mirror match on the Waterfront. I mean, I was expecting a Scotch, or at least a Scotch or a Kudo, but not really a Scotch Kudo and an F Chief, but nothing beats a good old high meta mirror match. Waterfront, as you can see, Waterfront would be our first map. Again, second map would be Space Map. Third and decider match back to Miyako. Again, anyone's ball game right now. This is the finals. Are we going to see a dominating matchup, or a close absolute cinema matchup. This is the grand finals for the November leg of the PARAVOX monthly tournament. We are now experiencing the Philippines versus Thailand, as once again this is a really high caliber matchup. This is Blacklist Academy that is really on a rampage, really on a run, or I don't know if this would be make a more full sense. And now let's go to the game. This is Waterfront for the first map.
Let's get it on, everybody. Put now with the first blood of the game. He gets the first takedown. Boogie will also fall down. And it looks like Full Sense is just really playing with Blacklist Academy right from the start. It's going to be 8-1 in just mere 2 seconds. 160 points available for anyone to take on this first box zone, but everybody knows this. Waterfront is the battle of the health packs. You need to dominate every corner of the map for you to get that win. There's gonna be Put and Yanagi being on fire in our very first map, but let's see, can Put still give the pressure to the enemy side? Brook now tries to join the fray with a Juno, tries to jump into the sidelines, but goes out and disengaged. Now he will go and connect with his teammates, and with that connection, get her first team wipe.
Yeah, another team wipe. First and foremost for Blacklist Academy, but the score is just tied up. Again, both of the teams got the same set of brands. Just whoever strikes the first strike first, just counter initiating or anything answers back. Full Sense is down with 1 member now. Blacklist Academy is more aggressive now, but Boogie activating the acceleration trigger once again. Shintaro would be taking out another member, which is Brook. And a double kill. Put and Jupiter with 1 kill each. Boogie is just running away just to make sure it's not a possible wipe. And now just standing his ground, Boogie will be taken down, but that's okay. Rest of the members will just follow and just probably secure the zone. But Jupiter, no life, activating the acceleration trigger. That would be huge. And now Brook taking down Yanagi. This is actually also huge for the size of Full Sense, but again, doesn't really matter about the kills. The kills, you're just racking kills for additional respawn timer, but at the same time, the scores is just around the same corner, around a 5-point deficit.
You know, everybody knows this from the first season to the next. This is the most fair matchup that you want to see in any finals match. Brook now trying to get those HP and tries to get these kills, but with all the momentum that Full Sense has, and also Blacklist Academy, it's just gonna be a bloodbath for the first few rounds. Currently 40 to 37 in favor of Full Sense by just mere 3 points. Now with the last seconds remaining onto the first round, we will now go to our second box zone. And again, Put with a first blood, welcoming our second round. But can Yanagi get this kill? He gets that air shot, but cannot retaliate on that next shot. He is now going towards him, and it still kills off Jupiter. Now the axle trigger is being popped off by Put, and as well as Yanagi. Currently Full Sense now by up by 15 points.
Yeah, with 15 points this time, Full Sense is still having that lead, but at the same time, Blacklist Academy have that really aggressive advantage. They know the map really well. I mean, especially now, Vox Zone already changed. I don't know what they're doing in the old zone now. Oh, okay, this is smart. This is smart. Like luring them away from the zone. This is actually smart by Blacklist Academy. Now, slowly but surely, they're getting their points back. Again, acceleration trigger is activated by Boogie, taking down 1 member. Jupiter is heavy taken down, but Put answered back. Shintaro is down for the count, but that's okay. It's a 2v2 situation. Brook is just going around intercepting as much health back as possible, and no one is in the Vox zone. They just literally want to skirmish. Speaking of skirmish, Yanagi will just be surviving for now. Again, it's now a full squad alive for the side of Blacklist Academy, but Yanagi with 50 health remaining needs to be careful, especially on positioning, especially against a beat dot that can really delete your health in 1 tap. But speaking of Yanagi will be taken down by literally 1 tap of Put. with the beat dot. And now, what would be the answer back? As 59-51 still in the score, two members dead at the side of Blacklist Academy. Shintaro is just running around the corner, and now Full Sense is just getting the zone back as Put is popping the acceleration trigger. Two members to be exact. Popping the acceleration trigger. Yanagi will be taken down by Put because of the acceleration trigger. There's a lot of mobility advantage if you activate it. And now this is actually a choke point for Blacklist Academy. Yes, they have the advantage when it comes to acceleration trigger, but Juno is so fast. It's a Juno versus Juno battle. This is literally a mirror match.
Right now, 34 points for Full Sense to end it all and claim that first round in the best of 3 series. Shintaro claims the last points here. Blacklist Academy needs to get these points to maybe close it to a tie game and make round 3 our deciding factor, because this next box zone is gonna be an interesting location for both of these teams. We haven't reached it, so these two teams might be a little bit rusty, but when you say it, when it's Full Sense and Blacklist Academy, you gotta expect the best. As Brook now climbs the containers, goes into the top side, but Put gets that help back before anyone can. It's gonna be 1v2 situation. Shintaro going towards him, but Put with 19 HP gets him in the sky, and that's gonna be a team wipe with 20 points remaining for them to close this one. Blacklist might fall down. It's literally in their hands right now with 10 points remaining if they reach the 90-point mark. But Blacklist Academy, you know that they won't let this down and they won't fight back. 556 points on their side as Boogie One gets that kill onto Jupiter, and Shintaro shows himself onto Put. Boogie with no more HP gets that Axel trigger online. It's gonna be one player alone for the side of Full Sense. Blacklist Academy making wonders, making a comeback, and makes it a 10-point deficit. Full Sense needs to act up because Blacklist Academy is alive. Look at Boogie, goes towards the help pack, sees one, catches him, but has to reload. He goes towards and kills himself. Oh no, that is crucial. He has 15 seconds. Oh no, it's gonna be Shintaro alone and lonely. 96, it was there, but Blacklist gets killed. Our very first game in the finale goes for Full Sense. Oh no.
That minor mistake of running out of stamina to dash out, that minor mistake caused them to turn the tides around. Wow. And of course, Full Sense took advantage of that rather. That's actually insane. I thought it would be in the bag already. And yep, they're kind of overextending. I mean, it's okay. They're overextending and everything. But at the same time, yep, Blacklist Academy is trying to just bounce back. But that minor mistake, run out of energy or run out of stamina, whatever you call it, with that environmental kill of AKA drowning. But yeah, that's a huge turnaround. And because of that turnaround, that's a 25-second respawn timer. That's huge. And yeah, 2 members remaining, and yeah, definitely, I have lost for words. But yeah, let's check the highlights real quick of what transpired. And yeah, Full Sense with 1-0 currently.
The energies are high, everybody, and with that conclusion of our very first game in the best of three series, Full Sense now has the advantage to get another sweep, or at least has the advantage going into game number 2. But I think for Blacklist Academy, that last lives that they had, that's gotta hurt. That really hurts them.
Yeah, and yeah, with that being said, a lot of things happen. I know you have a lot of things in mind. Let's just jump to your segment. Bipolar
Yeah.
post-match analysis.
Bang! Everybody, welcome to our finals post-game analysis brought to you by Bipolar. Just look at this. There's 100 on Full Sense and there's an 80 on Blacklist. Let's talk about Blacklist first. 3 of their players almost reach 1,000 damage. Yanagi just trailing down with 75 right there, or 65. He has an 810 KD, 57 points into his name. Was almost there. It was like a tickle away for getting their win against Full Sense. Boogie with 1,000 damage, 57 KD, but Shintaro, the man, the myth himself, couldn't get back into his feet. But Full Sense, look at this, put with 40 points and with the most damage, with the most kills, and with the second most damage into his team. Brook with 1,800 damage, 75 KD. The points are there. The points are there as well for Jupiter, and as well as the damage. And this is just the best from Full Sense. This is what you gotta expect, that everyone has their impact towards each other, their combination, and they're just the combined team play from Full Sense makes full sense on what they want to achieve. Blacklist, though, in the midst of the destruction going to game number 2, they need to bounce back, and Full Sense needs to secure this next W.
Yeah, and next possible W. This is actually very interesting, as we will go to one of the maps that really gave us a really good series. That is a space map. Look at what I'm sitting. I'm not sitting up anymore. I'm just really comfy right now. I just want to watch some of this gameplay, some of this action when it comes to the grand finals. And once again, if you're just tuning in right now and thinking about yourself, what is PARAVOX? Again, PARAVOX is a 3v3 shooting game. As you can see, it's really fast paced. It's really hype. So if you're interested in trying out PARAVOX for yourself, you can actually visit the Epic Game Store and just search PARAVOX. Or if you prefer Steam, you can wish this on Steam and just wait for the updates. Or if you want to play it now, we encourage you to play it at the Epic Game Store and join the action, have fun, and put on your mask. Put on their mask, and we'll meet each other in the Vox Zone. I'm too comfy. But yeah, let's go into the brand select for the second game. This is once again the grand finals, the second game for tonight. It's almost a mirror match. It's almost a mirror match, except Juno for a Nova for Blacklist Academy. This is Space Map.
The space map, everybody knows this. The first few Vox zones are definitely gonna be an open side, but once we get into the building right there, once we go into the control point, it's gonna be a hard time for whoever wants to get those points, because it's almost easy to just defend that point. So let's see. This might be another sweep for Full Sense, but Blacklist Academy, we know it from heart. They can definitely bounce back, and after that little bit of a fault, after the unfortunate circumstances in their game number 1, I think they're ready to fight back.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, for all who's watching right now on the different platforms, we're live on X, we're live on Discord. Yeah, are we live on Discord? But yeah, we're live on X, we're live on Facebook, we're live on Twitch. Yeah, so if you're rooting for Full Sense, make sure to just comment in the stream, or just chat in Twitch, chat in X. Let's go to the second game. Again, this is the second game for our grand finals for our multi PARAVOX tournament. Full Sense versus Blacklist Academy. We're going to space.
We're definitely high and low grab right now, as Put again gives us our first takedown in our game number 2, followed by Jupiter showing his own skills, and it's gonna be one less lonely boy as Shintaro roams around Moon, and he falls down low, but it gets that HP pack. Now Jupiter in the middle of the fray tries to take them away from the box zone. 10 points already in favor of Full Sense. They have a lot of points into the name, and finally Blacklist Academy able to stand onto the box zone, able to get some points. But look at this Brook. Even though he is low, he wanted to get that 1v1 situation. He wants to give that domination factor and that fear factor towards Blacklist Academy. Right now, a lot of trade-offs going all around the map. Not a lot of team wipes though, so they need to maybe step up. Boogie now goes up, goes in, but goes left side. Doesn't spot out anyone. Brook with that Juno needs to also pop off here, but Jupiter behind him with 12 HP falls down into the hands of Shintaro, but a trade-off there before he falls down into Boogie 1. Brook now goes in towards the concrete. Able to see one, but will not commit. The disengagement is there and the discipline as well. They know that they need to close this out in the first box zone. I think Full Sense wants to make this fast.
And yeah, Full Sense having that really early advantage, but of course Blacklist Academy is not too what I forgot the term already, but they're not easy to fold. But now Blacklist Academy, as we can see, 2 acceleration trigger has been activated, but at the same time 1 is kind of wasted. But now Full Sense just running roughshod right now, has 40 points right for the hands of Full Sense, and Blacklist Academy somehow getting some kills back. I mean, points for kills is not really counted here. It's more on how long are you standing in the box zone. Now 39-13. So far the score is kind of far off, but just a simple mistake. Speaking of that mistake, they tried still to conquer the zone, but gets taken down, and that's a wipe for Full Sense. And now Full Sense is just running around the corner, beat again the beat dot once again with the shotgun, just going around the corner, just getting someone to pick up one way or another. Blacklist Academy, slowly but surely, they want to go back into the zone, putting all the possible utilities that they can think of. And now Brook is still running around. Juno is so fast, it's just flying around. Again, we're in space, but that doesn't matter. Strike pod would be changing in 1 second. It's actually inside the building.
We are finally going inside, and you know, this rivalry, this matchup is always the best of the best, but Blacklist Academy has fallen down into the hands of Full Sense before, and I think they don't want to see it again as they get team wiped. Oh no, this might be hurtful for them if they lose again to Full Sense, because Full Sense right now has 70 points and it's just 19 for Blacklist Academy. That's a lot of points to maybe catch up to. Full Sense though doesn't even need to get inside. They are going inside and they are just choke holding Blacklist Academy inside. Jupiter now goes in but goes out as he kills off Yanagi with that shot. It's gonna be Jupiter alone with Axel Trigger versus 2 players. Everybody, this is round number 2, so there's a lot more respawn timers if you do die, but Jupiter waiting for its teammates to respawn and keeps it disciplined and keeps it very much social. He goes in to the side, but let's see, can he execute this well, because he is alone. Both the players coming in from Blacklist Academy now joining in the fight. It's gonna be 78-32, 100 more points remaining onto the strike point. And I think Full Sense has the advantage here as Boogie 1 is nowhere to be seen. Jupiter and Output able to get that domination factor, and there we go, another team wipe as Shintaro falls down. Output now trying to maybe dish out some damage because it's Boogie 1 alone, and 8 more points remaining for Full Sense. Axel Triggers very much online. Even gets him another team wipe. He puts the shot on the heads of Blacklist Academy, and everyone is going wild. I cannot even speak right anymore, Kiefer.
Wow. That defend with the beat dot, like, I want to say some words, but it's not appropriate on stream. But Wow,
Say it.
that's actually
Say
really
it.
insane. Bananas.
No, okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
they really went bananas on that one. Of course, that's not the exact word I want to say, but that actually is pretty a good defense by Full Sense. I mean, someone is just inside the zone. This is actually one of the strategies that I'm talking about earlier. Someone is inside the Vox zone. Two of them is just distracting everyone as much as they could. But the one that's defending beat Dot. Whoever shows up in the zone, bam. Like you see on the last kill, it's a double kill, literally a collateral damage. So that's what we're talking about. Really good defense. Again, congratulations for Full Sense, our November PARAVOX tournament champion. And Blacklist Academy, again, really good job. But of course, it's still come up short. So you still have time to practice. Of course, if you want to scrim with the other teams, go for it. But yeah, it really. I mean, I'm really honestly hoping for a game number 3, but a really dominating performance once again. As we check the replay, real quick, and let us catch your breath.
And there we have it, Voxers. That is our last highlights of this month. Our November champions and our November winners will be Full Sense. First runner-up will definitely be Blacklist. And wow, what a matchup. What a clean sweep coming in from Full Sense.
Yeah, and again, a clean sweep, very dominating performance, and they really proved themselves here. As this time, they are now the champions for this month, and they will hold that title for next month if they will be a back-to-back champion once again, or someone will yoink it out. And speaking of yoink the segment once again. Let's go to the post-match analysis with Bipolar.
It's time for the post-game analysis brought to you by Bipolar. Everybody, just look at this. 100 points going in for Full Sense, and Blacklist Academy just acquiring 33. Yanagi with 1 and 10. Boogie with 1 and 8, and Shintaro with 6 and 7. Blacklist Academy just couldn't stand up to maybe fight Full Sense here. Full Sense though, look at this. Jupiter 11 and 4 with that Kelsey at 1,000 damage into his name, and as well as puts with that Beat Dot almost 1,000 damage as well. Brook as well with 1,100 damage, but the kills and the points speak for themselves. It's all out, just equal distribution of contributions. They are just helping each other to get these wins, and that is the recipe for greatness for Full Sense. It's just all out teamwork and all out good chemistry. Congratulations to Full Sense.
That's actually wow. That's actually insane. And speaking of which, again, congratulations to our champion of our November PARAVOX tournament. It's full sense. Full sense, full geared,
Woo-hoo!
full decimating the matchups, and full sense is our champion. Literally no losses. 2-0, 2-0, 1-0. Wow.
Ending
Even
it
defeating the
fashionably.
current champions.
Wow, bro. Like, okay, for you know what, full sense. We don't. I really didn't expect them to give us a clean sweep until the finals, but they showed their prowess, and they are definitely just showing us why they are in the GOAT contender for PARAVOX.
Hmm. And yeah, I mean, congratulations. They're the top of the pinnacle for the PARAVOX tournament. And of course, they have that, I will just call it a burden to carry until next month's tournament on the 27th of December. As far as I know, that's the date. But if they still manage to cling this, again, they're one of the best teams right now in Parabox. But once again, congratulations, and to all the players, all the teams who joined for today's monthly tournament. Again, congratulations, and of course for those who didn't really had the luck to go further beyond. There's a lot of time to practice until the next month's tournament. There's still there's still the tournament in Japan, which is the grand stage for Parabox. So if you can learn whatever you can learn and just apply it in your gameplay and just enjoy the game. That's what's important in any game we'll play, especially right now in Parabox. And speaking of Parabox, again, if you're watching right now and you're interested to play this game, you can visit Parabox's Steam and wishlist it. Or if you want to play it immediately, you can just definitely download and register an account in Parabox at the Epic Game Store.
Yes, everybody, we invite you to do that. And there's as well as the global stage on Tokyo, Japan in December. So it's a little while before that. But a great ender and a great month for Full Sense. And we're expecting a lot for our teams to compete on the December monthly finals. Again, everybody, before we end it away, Voxers, always, please, thank you so much for supporting us, our monthly tournaments. But with the last words, I'll give it away for Kafer because I took away all of the statistics. You take the outro away.
Yeah. So remember, if you're starting in Parabox or you're currently playing Parabox or just literally an enjoyer in Parabox esports, always remember to keep your mask on and see you soon in the Vox Zone. We have been your casters for this month's tournament. My name is Kafer. With me is Bipolar, and we will see you in the next month's tournament here at the Parabox Tournament.